Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ABL Basketball. My name is Agent A, and beside me is Agent K. And I know you don't usually hear his voice over basketball commentary, but he is back in a basketball booth to call this matchup between the Tippville Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls. Both of these teams, which have no wins on the season just yet. It's the second week of the season, so of course someone has to get out with a W. It's a 6-game season, so there's really no time to mess around, and that's kind of what gives the ABL some electricity. And Kay, you just as a basketball fan, you have seen these lineups, you have some history with these teams, you have some history with the city and the associate of Tippville, USA. I know we were not in the other more cinematic landscape, so you can put a bias aside. Really, what do you think about Tippville coming into this match? Of course, with no wins coming, despite a really good offensive showing in their last game.
Well, Tippville is definitely going to use their size. You can see they are most definitely the bigger matchup. And it really does come to the luck of the draw, doesn't it, Agent? Both these teams having a drought in this season. Someone has to win, as they say. And Tip-Tastic is really going to be the one looking to lead his team here tonight.
Here we go. Starters you see there for the Bulls is PK, O-Pill. You got the Show, China, and,
already some pass interference by
You're lonely in the shooting guard slot, and that's a screen, then a drive. You're lonely.
Screen.
Walking no good. The Show rebounds.
Beautiful putback by the Show. That's going the board already for Chicago.
And here now, it is.
Here comes game. Moving down in the post. Tip-Tastic over.
So looked like there was some contact there, but down low, not exactly. The time to complain about it. Miss from the corner, no good, and the Show will rebound.
Gritty basketball, as you can see. Surprisingly enough, Chicago using their size, even though on average it looks like Tippville is the bigger team.
And as an astute observation, Chicago is also getting some good defensive stops already.
It's about the size of the fight in the dog, and right now the winning dog is Chicago, as O-Pill looks to driving the key.
And again, they get the switch for China down low, a pass. They don't move it quickly in the corner. They slow it down. PK, the three, no good. PK, controversially so, maybe playing the point guard position. And here, this is exactly a position he's played before, or, he's known for excelling at. Let's just say that. Mo Game. That's what Mo Game brings to the table. A smooth jump shot. For some cash.
You gotta admire the defensive scheme of Tippville. All the points that have been scored on them so far have been offensive putbacks, and a nice swat there.
Now Tip-Tastic and his crew the other way. De Niro down low.
And right on the opposite end, O-Pill with the rejection.
And the other way to O-Pill there now. Pass out to Yolonely. 3:30 left in the first quarter.
Look at the spacing on the floor. This is interesting. As Lonely kicks it out to the Show. The Show.
Not exactly a shot there.
Exactly.
And out of shot clock violation. Now, inbounding is going to be Tip-Tastic. And some substitutions are in for both teams. As now it's De Niro. Substitutions for Chicago.
And a foul. De Niro's going to get two. Lonely trying to catch up. Just a little too late there.
First free throw is good. DJ has checked in for PK of the Bulls. Lonely still out there. Some PK checks. Check back in.
Interesting strategy for the Bulls now.
Here's the Show.
Playing a little small ball here, and the Show once again finds himself outside of the perimeter. That might be intentional by Chicago. And a nice outlet pass to Mo Game.
Game on the drive.
Driving on PK.
Back down. Not going to work there. Mo Game. Good defense from PK. Look at that.
The wall now.
Those two.
JID.
Good little rivalry there. JID open from three-point range. A veteran in basketball, a veteran with IQ, scout game, all that. And here's Yolonely. The screen, and that's an illegal screen on PK. May not like the call, but it was indeed a call. And he's chirping at the refs, but that was, like I said, the right call. Harcher will check in to the game.
It seems black and white for me there. He's shuffling his feet in the screen.
It's Dinero. Timeout, Houston. Both of these teams having some steady offenses out the gate. You know, ABL teams this season are statistically so hitting a higher than usual average, and not the highest average I've seen of all time, but definitely we are seeing teams put up numbers. Specifically, so in the last game, Mo Game put up 32 points on 11 for 25 shooting. Yeah, he shot a lot of shots, but 32 points nonetheless through 6-minute quarters is impressive if you ask me. He led the way offensively with guys like Tip Tastic only shooting 5 field goals, and that's of course a potentially very controversial thing when you say it out loud. But when you ask Tip Tastic, he's the type that is very okay with doing that. And his idea, he should not be taking as much shots in his offense. As we see, Jackson checks in with Mo Game. It's Dinero, Jackson, Nacho Madden, JID, the 5 for Houston. And for the Bulls, that's a 3 from Dinero, off from range, no good. The Bulls are running the show. DJ, Harcher, PK, and Hill, I believe. Well, no, no failure.
And the show on both ends has been a juggernaut down in the post, especially on the boards. It's narrow.
You don't make money now.
Oh, nice spin move there.
And good. The narrow, another veteran of basketball in general, any multi-sport man knows what he's doing. His PK.
He actually definitely has slowed down as
just as you mentioned at 3 to tie this game up. It's 9-0 for Houston and Chicago right now. Dinero, good drive, but it's a kickball on it's a reaching foul on PK. And 2 fouls, early foul. I'm talking about 2 kind of early fouls on PK. That'll take him out of this game, and at least for now.
That's definitely a hit. You want PK's defense, especially on the perimeter, as it looks.
Oh, game for 3. It's good.
All right, he's going to start to let it fly now. 3-point land as DJ now takes it down.
Steady offense here in Houston.
Barreled his way to the post for 2. Last possession. And now a leading 3. Couldn't get it to go. Dinero now.
40 seconds left in this quarter.
Taking it down. Swings it to JID. Back in the perimeter.
Houston the chance to extend the lead. Dinero, crafty, gets the taller defender on him.
Contact.
Tries to get the N1. China, she did indeed draw the foul. There'll be 2 shots at the line. The first one is good.
And hey, talk about the guts of hyping Dinero there to go up on the bigger China on that layup. Not really afraid of anyone, is he?
And never has been. Dinero been around the ABL since 2021. Debuted with the Los Angeles Lakers. Up and no good.
There we go.
Out of bounds. It's Nacho Madden that took the last shot, and it's Chicago has the ball.
He flowed from Madden to force a defensive stop there, but now Chicago with the ball once again. Harcher.
Down to the second.
Oh, couldn't get it to go.
Good defense all their way.
With Dinero with a goal ahead. Couldn't get it to go. 14-9. Tippville, USA. The Rockets are up.
And Kay, let's mid-break. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling good. This has been some phenomenal basketball. I gotta say the strategy from the Rockets definitely surprising me. They're not choosing to use their size advantage, instead killing them from 3-point land.
And there you do, and of course, see it. The Bulls taking more shots than the Rockets have from distance already, and so just interested to see how that's going to play down. Maybe the Bulls slow down from 3-point range. DJ has the only 3-point shot for the Chicago Bulls. There's Mo Game, JID, Tip-tastic, Jackson, and Mo Game is the 5, along with Dinero. Dinero is going to try and cross. It's again, I think that's over on him.
If I'm the Bulls and Dinero wants to keep going to the post, I say, come on right ahead. I think they have enough guys to grind it out, to make Dinero feel the physical pressure.
Anything caveat there, maybe there's the potential of drawing a lot of contact, but there, up, no good. Tip-tactical rebound, no game. DJ PK, China, Opel, and Hart to the 5 for Chicago, and it's a three-pointer from Mo Game.
Once again, Mo Game is letting it up from the perimeter. The Bulls have not had an answer for that three-point scheme that the Rockets are using, and a nice go-ahead mid-range. And Archer with a nice rebound.
Archer,
talk about the hustle.
Gets it up and puts it right back. It's a block other way. And that'll be a point of discussion later on. I'll bring up as the Bulls, no points in the last 2 minutes and 44 seconds. DJ chose to walk it down. And if you time out, just as I was about to mention, so okay, there you see a mid-range jumpers the Bulls seem to be favoring here. Now, I ask you as an observer of this team, because a lot of people say that the mid-range game is a little bit ostracized in basketball, especially the type of mid-range shots we just saw. Now, would you or would you disagree as we have a second to talk on it?
Well, I don't disagree with the strategy to shoot from away from the post. I mean, when you're talking about the post defense of the Rockets, it's hard to get over that. I think on both ends of the floor, the post is going to be very clouded with the size that both teams have, but the Rockets had that advantage. But again, Agent A, from the perimeter, the Rockets really can't get it done either, or Chicago can't get it done either. So I'm not sure what the strategy is for them. They need to find another offensive scheme here because the 3-and-D of the Rockets is just too much for them to bear right now.
And here, I'll just send it back down to the floor here in Houston, Tippville, US of A. The Rockets and Bulls searching for their first win of the season. ID, Mo Game, Jackson and Tiptastic, I believe I saw out there. Maybe I saw Jones just got back in. As here, bounce Opel on the inbound, formerly known British Madman. And here, known as Opel first, British Madman in his other domain. And back to Opel here, a pass to DJ. Down to, gets a screen, a step back, a mid-range.
There, once again, Tiptastic cleaning it up.
Other way to Mo Game. Mo Game steps to mid-range, a jumper no good, and open three from ID is good. ID is finding himself in this ball game.
And I was gonna say that was Mo Game's first miss in about 3 possessions, but the ID just cleaned it up right for him.
Good corner pass, good three, and bang!
And that
was a foot on the line, but it was a 2, I believe.
That might be what they need. There you go. There's that mid-range again. Perhaps it was unintentional, but that's their shot.
And ID on this De Niro now out to Mo Game, and I don't know what's going on, but teams have to realize they cannot leave Mo Game that wide open from distance, and he's
in the transition,
absolutely torching them. Opel.
The Bulls have not got enough time to defensively prepare themselves.
Archer, the Bulls finally finding the three-point shot they were attempting to seek for a little bit now. Cut the lead down, 28-14.
Like this time they have PK on Mo Game. I couldn't think of a better matchup there.
De Niro
once again dancing around the defense.
And gets by. 71% as a team, and this is what I mean this is the context at least behind these high field goal percentages. They're also followed by a lot of bad numbers on the other teams, and some of these teams, yes, we'll see some dogfights, but sometimes you will get a matchup like what we're seeing right now. The Bulls, all due respect, having trouble buying the bucket. As Archer gets it slapped in the hands of DJ. DJ pulls back. That's Icehouse Jones on him, or get it back out to Opel.
Well, that's an interesting way to use the size of the team. Instead of barreling down in the post.
Good three!
Fully ball. The nice three from Archer there. They're using it to open up the offense of the perimeter, and it's been working dividends for them here tonight. And timeout. All by the Rockets.
Agent K, we can use this time here on Action Entertainment Airways. Is there anything out there you'd like to let the fans of Action Entertainment know about, or in the next coming days or so, next coming weeks or so?
Well, of course, we have TIF Dynasty coming up, and that has been such a great product being produced over there in Japan. Of course, the AWF No Way Out pay-per-view is right around the corner. The Elimination Chamber matches we are both looking forward to, as want to know who's going to challenge for those world titles at the end of days. Agent A.
And of course, you can check us out as MLA Baseball and a whole bunch of other stuff we have on the channel. Sometimes you can find arguments once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon.
Just ask people how they feel about carrying cross. I promise you that was the best thing I sat down for in my life.
We go. It's Madden.
Great things. Ice House Jones
All out.
gets it on
Ice
the
House
inbound.
Jones. Jetty now. Nice screen by Madden. One for the mid-range. Jones.
That's
De Niro.
Madden.
Madden 3.
Good. Oh man, and that's his shot. I mean, maybe there was a good contest from a bull there as they move it up the other way. Yaloney is back out there for Chicago. Opill.
I mean, that time.
Here he comes, DJ on the drive. Good lay
Pretty layup
from the rookie.
And of course, you know, it was that time that the Bulls had enough time to prepare for the shot selection of the Rockets. And that's what they need to do. They need to keep an eagle eye for who's going to shoot that three-point shot.
Oh, look at De Niro trying to sauce up on the
only post.
And a violation of that. I definitely was questioning of spent a little too much time down there and definitely did do so. So now, an 11-point game with 1:04 coming down the stretch is it's not that bad of a ball game for the Bulls.
They can go on a run here. They've been doing pretty well on defense.
China trying to back down. There's no tip-tastic on the court, and I like to, you know, when Mayana is off the court, this is the best chance for a team to attack that post area. Opill. Same for the Carl Anthony Towns or any big center. You get the point, guys. PK
with a...
I have all due respect. Not been PK shot this season. His three-point numbers have not looked the greatest.
But that has been more games. The Bulls forced to miss. I'm not sure if they're going to get too many of that.
20 seconds with a few seconds on the shot clock and game clock differential. They send a double team to the show, and they will get a reach in on De Niro. The ball is still Chicago's and will be for the remainder of the quarter with 14 seconds now and basically both the shot. Mere 2/10 of a second separate shot in game.
It just looks like the Rockets have wanted it more than the Bulls here tonight. I mean, they've been more gritty in the post. They've been quicker on offense.
Very smarter on offense, though. I mean, it also is just the IQ. The Bulls are a younger team, and there's Opill. There's a three-point ball from Opill. As I mentioned it, the veteran of the team, one of the team's vets, gets it up there. The longest tenured player, one of them in ABL history. It's a 3 to end the half. It is 30-22 here in Chicago, and me and Kay can do our quick little halftime show here on Action Entertainment. Now, Kay, would you like to lead off what you've seen from any one of the team? Take your pick.
Well, if we're being honest, I think the Rockets have really torched the Bulls here tonight on all fronts. I mean, the offense has been admirable from the Rockets. It's been the 3-and-D defensive scheme by the Rockets that's given them the lead. But the Bulls have been chipping away. I think them using their big men to open up the floor have bought them a couple of three-pointers down the stretch. What I'm really mystified, though, about Agent A is the lack of use of the show. I think the show, as you can see, his stat line there has gotten a couple of rebounds. He's been a force in that post, and I think he can be the equalizer for a Tip-tastic or a Madden if we're talking about the Rockets. But hey, it's still an 8-point game. The Bulls have shot themselves.
Look at that, of course. Almost admirable mode game, of course, leading the way. And if we're being honest, there's no way this is the entire scoring of the team. It is. That's a lot of Houston Rockets without a point or a bucket or even a field goal. This is exactly what I've mentioned. And it's not, I mean, I guess to be expected, but I mean, this team is the most selfless team I've ever seen. These guys do not care about, don't put a parlay down on any one of these guys. They could care less about it. I'm going to say, I mean, of course, most athletes don't. That's Terry Rozier or a few other guys. You get the gist. Point is, I mean, really, Houston Rockets are the last reigning ABL champions, and back around that title run, more likely than not, if you're going to watch any basketball, watch that basketball later tonight. Those guys.
It's going to be showtime, and this has been showtime.
You see that differential. But here, let's just say guys like Tip-tastic, they got their fun, but for about a couple of seasons, being the main unit. So I guess this is easing up and just trying to get more rings. And of course, why would he not? I mean, to think this is the lead they have, and Tip only had, I think they saw either one or no shots taken.
All right, and I said Tip-tastic is going to be the engine behind this game, but Mo Game in transition has really been hitting those 3-pointers like he should, and he's been the primary scorer in both teams here tonight. Tip-tastic now is top of the key.
Maybe this is where he starts to get active. Also can equate the defense to China, maybe as to why Tip-tastic has been slowed down. Jump shot, no good.
And China really has been the unsung hero on defense. Has forced a lot
Now it's Tidwell in a close slump. Almost 4 minutes of game time with no offense. And
no game now.
Here we go. And I don't think they'll be saying that for long. Maybe commentators jinx immediately. So China the other way.
No game. Past few shots have not gotten it to go, but they've all been great shots. And
bucket, no good.
Once again, the Bulls not get it to go. And nice go ahead jam by JID. Look at the smaller man fly. PK now has JID on the show on the corner.
And there's PK down low.
PK, JID on him.
Back down. It's an 8-point game here in Houston. The Bulls. Rockets finally broke that cold slump.
You know, sometimes you just need to see the ball go into the hoop, have that hot streak start, have that momentum start.
I think De Niro might need to move that ball 5 seconds and goes up and draws a foul. Maybe he'll shut a guy like me up before it stays.
De Niro has been gutsy here tonight. He's really been driving into the paint, seeing what he can get. I'm not sure the longevity of that strategy, you know, he is a smaller guard.
It does appear to be working out as, again,
under contact, slowing the game down. Which is what
he's doubled his points from his last game with 12. Well, he's about to have 12, I believe. And last game, he only had 2 on 1 for 9 shooting. And I think, again, I jinxed some potential to getting to 12. My apologies there, but there's Opel now. 33 points for Tipville, USA.
To the ball movement by the Bulls. That's what they need. Find a shot. Get the show on the perimeter. He cut down the baseline. It's going to be China now.
Good block from Fantastic. Beams it the other way. Mo Gaines spins to... Oh, Mogi was open. I thought he was going to take that jumper.
Perhaps that's what he needed, and now his presence may be felt in the rest of this game. JID is backing down PK. Swings it up to De Niro somehow. Now it's De Niro with the one-on-one. Mo Gaines to go ahead. Chow! And he missed it.
A good rebound in. As you mentioned, Chicago's defense has been there. If we can label any positive they've had, the post game has been favored to them despite the scoreboard maybe not showing it. As Chicago gets a good bucket there with PK. Nice lay.
And they've been eating at that post.
De Niro try. Oh, I saw if any Hooper knows, I think he tried to get that change of speed going, but Chicago had a few pawns there to slow down the defenses.
De Niro once again working his way to the paint.
Then brings it out.
Time. JID with the
three
shot there.
It tried to get the rebound and it goes the other way. You're lonely. And one.
And with that contact make by Yo Lonely, I think we're seeing the strategy flip. Now it's the Bulls scoring a transition, catching the defense off guard, while the Rockets' shot selection has been questionable.
And it has definitely been a questionable second half, start of the second half. As keep in mind, these are 6-minute quarters and they're not exactly out the mud of it. I mean, it's through the halfway point. Only 3 points for Tipville, USA. With the offense they have, you can say Chicago is getting to them now. 33-29, A&ID.
Yeah, I think the Rockets are
mid-range.
Open low game, but JID.
There it goes again. The quote-unquote ostracized shot misses. Alley-oop. And
I don't know who that might have been to. It looks like
just maybe going to you have the time to quickly see, but the questionable play there is someone just called timeout.
I'm never going to JID. I think that right now.
And looked like that was going to be an Opel. Point is, now it's an awful fit right there. Excuse me. French. It is right now a 33-29 game.
I think this might be the most important timeout of the entire game, Asian A, at least for the Rockets, as they need to figure out a way now to slow down that offense of the Bulls.
And they will rest Nacho Madden. They will rest Tiptastic and Icehouse Jones. Nacho Madden and Jackson are into the game.
I personally think that's a mistake. I think
Oh!
Nacho Madden has a whole game now finding a shot. Of course, Nacho Madden has had more time in this game. Down the stretch, you see DJ, the rookie with the dunk.
And not exactly the tallest on the team, but he just took flight.
Not at all, but he got
spins. De Niro
using the screen by game.
open for Mo Game. Bang!
Once again. And I think the question really has been, can Mo Game get open or not? Because when he is, it is lights out for Chicago. DJ.
Screen pass. Oh, there'll be a foul on Nacho Madden.
That's a nice foul there.
And here comes Opill back into the game, this time for your lonely, and as well Archer for the Chicago Bulls. K, this not exactly an out-of-reach game. It hasn't been for some time.
It's not been at all, especially with Archer on the floor.
And here, BK
has been getting it done from them, or with them rather, the 3-point land.
I was about to say the same, and they're potentially, so their best shooter is back out there as Jackson at ID, but Tipville has a million of them.
ID finally get one to go down.
Both teams, you see it. Tastic and his crew with more success, but 4 for 10, 40% from 3-point land.
6 from 10 for the Rocket. That's absolutely lethal as DJ now.
Hey, hold it down.
I'm not sure if that was the right.
This could be another one. Nacho Madden out to Mo Game. That's his comfort zone. Pulls back. Archer, gets it down to Jackson. It's an open ID. No, open to narrow, excuse me. Mo Game. Pump fake, drive. He's going to get a fadeaway on he's post up on Archer. Not his shot, it's off.
Perhaps he should have kicked it out there, but
Archer.
Once again, it is a 9-point game. Archer
tries to turn the Jets on.
Now with Game.
Good down to China.
It's all the way open and slammed it all the way down with the monster jam.
I had a feeling she would not miss, and De Niro now up the long. Three, it's no good.
We certainly have ourselves a ball game here, folks. Going to the fourth quarter, we got 7-point differential. The Rockets are still up, but Chicago has definitely gotten themselves back into this one. The 3-pointers and that gritty post game that they've been working all night. It's finally been working for them. You see the coach trying to rally the troops here.
It's gonna be, let's see if it's gonna be well worth it. It's Archer walking the ball down, pass to China. China out to DJ. ID, Mo Game, Tastic, De Niro, Nice Out Jones.
What an ankle breaker! And DJ now
happened. DJ put ID on the ground and
put him on ice.
I know there's another domain that ID can takes his anger out on. I hope DJ is looking over his shoulder. That was lethal. 23 points off of assist for Houston, Texas, and that is why they lead the game.
It's been the ball movement. It's been those quick Showtime Lakers-like plays from the Rockets that have gotten them this lead. But once again, it's the questionable shot selection, and it's when Chicago can really anchor down and read the offensive scheme. Is how much this score has been chipped. Tastic with the nice screen. Jaddy on the island, ready to go.
Archer rebound the other way. We're going coast. It's a
lonely. With the 3 brings it up to 40 now.
And the Bulls are having a lot of light. If the Bulls are able to beat Houston, Texas on their home soil, that will be maybe one of the biggest upsets of the season. And here,
and at one point, it was about now Mo Game. Did not get that to go, but nice Tastic tipping it back in. 4-point game now. DG taking it down.
It's not the only time
they've had in this rookie so far, isn't it?
And here,
look at that!
My goodness, DJ.
Moving like a man twice his size. GID now, perhaps they're going to get some revenge. Mo Game finds an open Mo Game and gets it to go once again. He is killing them from that range, isn't it?
Here, the timeout is called.
Timeout Bulls. If I'm the coach, I am thinking of ways to neutralize Mo Game, neutralize the 3-point game of Mo Game. This man, once he gets open, it's lights out. It's shut out. I double team him if I could.
47-42 is the score as we come down to stretch. 4:18 remains in this game. 47-42. Yeah, perfect. And 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here we go now. The show.
So, long ways out for I expect the big man to be, but he's cutting down low. As Old Hill now finds his way into the post. gets to go for two. Big on De Niro.
3-point game. IED getting crafty. Here's Mo Game. You know what he's planning to do. I think they should step up as K said. Send a double team.
Beautiful screen. Not again. And that time, Mo Game getting a little cocky with the shot. Couldn't get it to go.
And that will
nice
open the door for a tied game from the Bulls.
Yo Lonely has been lighting it up in this last quarter. Mo Game trying to dance around.
Game has it.
Find himself at the top of the key again. That's not enough defense, young man. You got to press up on him. Mo Game with the handle. Couldn't get it to go. The show brings it back down.
Here's Chicago now the other way. Archer.
Driving in the paint.
No in one. Fouls on Icehouse Jones. So 2 shots. And this, correct me if I'm wrong, could be the first lead of the game.
Most certainly is.
For the damn almighty. First lead in a while. So his biggest lead was 4 points. So for the Chicago finally back at the driver's seats. Hopefully they can get more than a 4-point lead. The 2-point lead right now.
As long as they neutralize Mo Game, it is anyone's matchup. But De Niro now with a 3. Couldn't get it to go.
China can recover. Oh, does recover.
Archer, the nice step back there. Beautiful screen.
Look how Tip, I think, again, you see the difference. Tipville has been way quicker with that defensive reaction. And
China backing down.
They get it back out to Old Hill. Get up on De Niro. De Niro!
De Niro! And that was a clutch rip from De Niro. Swings it down to Icehouse Jones. Oh, and Jones now smoked the layup. Archer. Fast feet, and he loses it. A fight for the ball. Yo,
recover. Archer right back. He recovers. Slow down. Slow down. An open three.
Oh, and he missed it. He's actually going a mile a minute now.
2-minute warning here. The pass down low to Jones. Spin down. Bam! The back down. A tie game. Tie game. One of the 2 Bulls' last timeouts have been used. We are here live in the 4th quarter. What a game. And Kay, how do you feel calling your first ball game back?
Well, I am excited. The Bulls have fought their way back into it. But that, you can see that time, Icehouse Jones reclaiming that miss 2 he had earlier with a nice spin move into the hook shot. Mo Game has been absolutely otherworldly in this ball game.
Archer the leading way. He's been playing off the bench, ladies and gentlemen. Might I add, with 12 points, 11 from DJ, and so it goes down from there.
Archer's the only one who...
Those guys are off the bench, actually.
And able to match Mo Game from 3-point land, and that really has been the story of the game. I mean, as much as you want to say that the post, the defense has been making a difference, it really has been who can match Mo Game's hot streak right now. PK with a nice Euro step. He'll get it to go. Madden brings it down. Swings it to De Niro. De Niro's got an open lane. Oh, and he missed it.
Oakville recovers the other way to China.
Talk about a big man moving. Gonna get 2 now. Bulls reclaim the lead once again.
And oh my God, missed the second one.
That was crucial. De Niro, he has been a monster from the post. And now Jetty has it. Madden with the beautiful screen.
Freed him up.
Oh, what a move and what a block!
With the recovery, the mid-range, it's no good. A 1-point lead for Chicago.
The show has been a difference maker for Chicago. And you can owe this lead partially to him as Yo Lovely now. Once again with the 3. The deconstruction of the Rockets has been a sight to see. As you can see the fatigue and the tiredness set in. China with the lockup defense. De Niro trying to mix it the defender. Old Hill is on him. Oh, and an and 1. Asian A. Who wins this ball game? I've got no clue.
And here's De Niro with a chance to go down by 1 and does.
It's a 1-point game.
Too close to call. But in case someone's walking out with a win and someone's walking out with another loss.
Just under a minute to go.
Second of 6 games.
Yo Lonely.
You're lonely.
Post.
No good. That freezing.
That was his shot.
And ID out to De Niro.
They want to
should
find
not
more
play
game.
hero ball.
They want to find more game.
But it's tip-tastic. He has it. Bounce pass. They are trying to find him. De Niro's going to take it. No and one was fouled, and the biggest free throws of the season for De Niro are coming up right now.
This is a must-win game for momentum.
2 shots.
Both teams have showed that they have the fire, and he missed the first one. He has to tie it here.
He was trying to keep his
the
composure.
Rockets lose.
And he does. And does. He kept his composure, but you saw that annoyance on his face.
Now, if
missed the first one.
Agent A, what is the plan here?
Well, you have no timeouts. It's do or die. Doesn't matter what you get. Get a shot. Get a shot. You have enough time. Get something smart. 7 seconds.
They want to drain the clock a little bit before taking the either go ahead 2 or 3.
I think I moved down low to one of the bigs, China or just show respectively, and then force out. Hopefully, I hope. Oh my! And you see, this is the 5 they're going with. Harcher and DJ not in the game. Interesting decision from this coach. As you see again, it's going to be more likely than not the cast of the folks right there.
DJ has a unique ability to split the post defense, but interesting decision, like Agent A said, for him to not be in this.
This is where the Rockets are doing something completely different. They have Nacho Madden out there. PK has it. PK down the jumper. Oh, PK! PK! What a hit! What a shot! And PK from 2-point range, the mid-range jumper that we kind of been the story of the game.
Step back and kiss myself. PK.
What a jumper. And that is not enough time to get something off unless it's an alley-oop and tip in. But the game...
If anyone's going to do it, it is going to be tip-tastic. We've seen them do...
There it is, it's in, and then time, and with an air ball, it's 55 to 53.
What an absolute comeback.
And what a game this was. The Bulls, a comeback victory, winning by 2 points for their first win of the regular season and upsetting the Houston Rockets to 0-2. Harcher, who wasn't even in for the final shot, is the player of the game. PK was the hero of this story at the end of it. He hit a nice mid-range jumper that, again, most folks, that has not been a high percentage look for him this season. We can even check his numbers. 4 for 11, not the best, but when the lights were brightest, PK was who hit the jump shot for his team. 10 points, that's 10 rebounds from the show, 6 from China, and 5 from Opil, 8 from PK. Lonely 12. Harcher did it all with rebounds, assists alike, and Tipville in a losing effort. K, what a game it was.
It most certainly was a phenomenal game, and it was a phenomenal game from Mo Game. You can't take anything from him. He was electric in the first half. Had a little bit of trouble in the second, and I think that's why the Bulls were able to scratch back the lead and then the win here tonight.
As you see it, the 3 for 9 field goal percentage, not going to get it done. And entirely so, just stagnated offense for Tipville is what led to that Bulls comeback, because the story was different. In the first half, it was a 59%. Man, they just flipped. They just flipped, rose, and swapped. So the winners on this day is the Chicago Bulls. They go to 1-1 of the season, 0-2 to Tipville. I'm sorry, my guys, but we have more ABL. We will see you again.